for now, I want to move on and do more, I'm going to do a Bob Ross. I'm going to do a spooky Bob Ross. And we're going to explore some of this NVIDIA AI from yesterday that allows you to crop stuff out of images. And the results are weird. Let me get you one of them. Mango is going off over there, but hang on. You get shit like this, if you didn't know. And what was the other one that I saved? I saved Todd Hell. So that is the kind of results we got yesterday. I can't wait to see what happens today. But first, I wanted to do some Bob Ross. So let me get the ticker changed. And I will get a Bob Ross picked out for us. And we'll get started. It's GauGan, first of all. The joy of painting. Show me what you got, Bob. One Bob Ross. And then some AIs. If you guys want, you can send me some cursed images, as long as they're Twitch appropriate cursed images. And I'll crop stuff out of them after we do this Bob Ross. It's about a half hour for Bob Ross, so just to take a break from the madness that is Roblox, I'm going to actually have to turn the volume way the fuck up for Bob, because we know how quiet he is. But let's see if I can find one that looks inherently spooky. Spooky Bob. Hunter's Haven, Home Before Nightfall, Barn at Sunset, we already did once. Mountain Splendor, Deep Woods. I don't want to do another Woods one, though, because we just did that. But it was really fucking spooky. Alright, let's do Deep Woods. Where was it? Silent Forest is the one we last did. I promise I'll find one real quick. I just want to find one that sounds spooky. Cabin in the Hollow? Maybe. Maybe. Let's do Cabin in the Hollow. Why not? Okay. And then I get him over here. And I gotta make it small. And it's gonna get Funky Kong for maybe a second. Hang on. Oh yeah, it is gonna be funky, so get ready. If you can't handle funkiness... Oh, it's funky. Oh, it's so funky. Hang on. There we go. Let's crop all of this madness out so you don't have to look at that with your eyes. Get a little bit of that action going on. I cropped it a little too much there on the bottom. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okie doke. That is a pretty well cropped Bob, I will say. Now let me get this part captured. Oh, this is a big setup tonight. Hang on. Start GauGan. Bad gateway. Is GauGan not gonna work tonight? Oh fuck. No. Okay, never mind. It's working. It acted like it wasn't gonna accept it at all at first. I got really worried. But I'm only going to do one of these Bob Rosses. I think I already said that. Because I'll put Bob in front in a sec. But I want to get on to the next thing, which is this other NVIDIA AI that they have, which crops stuff out of images because of those weird results we got yesterday with it. I've been really wanting to try it out some more. So I will. Okay, there is the canvas. There is the Bobness. Make them a little bigger. Give them a little stylish tilt, and you guys can do this along with at home if you want. The program's called GauGan, if you actually want to do it in there. GauGan. But without further ado, that's loud. That's loud as fuck. I'm sorry. I forgot about the intro music. Hey, Bob.
I'm certainly glad you could join us today. Thought today we'd just do a fantastic
This is a loud Bob.
Scene that's very easy, and I hope you'll enjoy. Let's start out and have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with us.
Titanium white.
While they're doing that, let me show you what kind of craziness I got up here today. Today I've taken our standard old canvas, but I've taken a piece of contact paper and cut an oval.
Oh.
Stuck it on there. And then using gray gesso in the background, I've just taken a natural sponge with gray gesso on it and just tapped. And then on an old liner brush with a little gesso and put the indication of a few little sticks and twigs. That's all there is to it.
This is
After
all
that
fog.
was dried, then I took and used the
So we're
same
going to get a
old
glimpse through the
sponge
fog in my
with
painting.
black gesso and just tap this in. I've allowed that to completely dry. The gesso is dry. And on top of all of that, then I've just put a very thin coat of liquid clear.
Liquid clear?
Very, very thin coat, just enough to cover it. And
That was my nickname in high school.
Fantastic effect, very simply. Let's start with a little white.
A little
And a
white?
little touch of the phthalo blue today. Add a little bit of white to it. And
Oh, Bob, I don't know what you're
phthalo
doing.
blue is such a wonderful, beautiful color. And then we'll just go up in here
He's doing sky?
and begin painting. Now the phthalo blue is very transparent.
Sky?
White is opaque. But I've used such a small amount of white, you'll still be able to see through it.
What, Bob?
And
What the
make out
fuck
all
are you
the little
talking about,
individual
Bob?
things that we put in there just using an old sponge. And when you're looking for a sponge, I'd really recommend for this purpose that you use a natural sponge rather than a man-made sponge. Reason being, a natural sponge has just hundreds of irregular.
Mine's kind of an irregular shape,
a
but that's
man-made sponge is
oval-ish.
very symmetrical, very.
It's
all the
oval
holes are
adjacent.
the same size, so it's not a very interesting shape. There we are. Okay, let me wash the old brush.
Oh, man.
And
Bob.
that's the fun part of this. We wash it. Just shake off the paint thinner.
So the goal is to end up
Beat
with a
the devil
spooky
out of it.
landscape, despite
Easy
what
wipe
Bob
it across
does.
the
He's going to
paper
make it
towel.
lovely. But
I'll
I need
take
it to
some
be
more
spooky
white
as
and a
hell.
little bit of alizarin crimson now. I want a little pinkish hue, but
Okay.
very little color.
I see
on
what
the
you're
brush.
doing,
There's not
Bob.
much.
I
Now
see what
maybe
you
right
did there,
in here.
Bob.
We'll use white and a little
But
crimson.
why?
And we'll just let this little glow happen in here. Maybe a little touch more white.
I might go forward just a
Right down in here.
skosh.
There.
It's
But I
like
wanna-
5 minutes
I want to
in.
mix this to the reddish side.
I just want to see
You
what
can
he's
take it
like
to the blue
gathering
side
together here.
or the reddish side. Today, for this part of the painting, I want it to go sort of to the reddish side.
Oh,
All right. Wipe
the
off the
reddish
knife.
side.
I have several old brushes going, so we just grab one here. Good dark color. Load a little bit into the bristles in the same exact way as we did before. And let's go up in here and just put us in some nice edges on this dark. We don't need much paint.
Edges on the dark.
Just enough to bring us some edges here.
Is that going to be trees?
All kinds of little hangy down doers. There.
Guys, Bob
So
Ross
he
is
said,
my
just use
favorite
the corner of the
vlogger.
brush, just the corner. And most of this dark is here with the gesso. You
I
really
guess
don't have to
that's
worry
going to be trees. So
in
here's
this
what I'm
part
going
of
to
it.
do.
And
I'm
maybe
going to
there-
do that.
Maybe there's some little individual things that are happening in here.
All right, I'm
Let me
going to
just paint
kind
in
of,
some
well, I
little
need to make my
basic-
brush much
Very
smaller, first
basic
of all.
little shapes. Just some happy little things that live there.
Do some kind of shit like that.
A few on
a
the
little
other
bit.
side.
Try to match it up with the top of the
There.
frame relatively.
Something
And
about
then
like
I
that.
will fill it in with tree.
Just sort of think like a tree. And that's all there is to it. It's like when I was a little boy.
This is the
I wanted to catch a
skeleton
rabbit.
right now,
I asked
okay?
my uncle, how in the world do you catch a rabbit? He says, it's easy. You stand behind a tree, make a noise like a carrot. When the rabbit comes by, you grab him.
Make a noise like a carrot. Oh, that's a real knee
Never caught
slapper,
any
Bob.
rabbits.
That's a real knee
There.
slapper, Bob.
Okay.
All right,
And that's really about all we need right there. Now
That'll
going
work.
back to my brush that
Right
had
there.
the pink color, made from alizarin crimson, titanium white. Tell you what, let me
This is kind of looking
let me
weird,
get just
but
a little liquid white.
I hope it looks
Liquid white here
spooky
is
when it's
just
done.
to thin the color, just to thin it.
There we go.
All right, be right back.
Some
Get a
good
little
tr-
touch
good
of- oh,
tree.
That's perfect.
Good trees
All
going
right,
on.
let's go up in here. Now
Okay,
then, with
I'm
this
liking that
color,
one.
We can just go in here.
What
and
you
just
doing now,
begin
Bob?
dropping in little indications of things on these little trees.
Yeah, he
Easy.
is doing trees. I was right. I'm a
Little
Bob
touch more of the
expert
liquid
now.
white. If you have trouble making it stick, Add a little more of the liquid white.
Get a little bit more wood, and we'll do some like little
There.
nubbly branches
on
coming
there.
off of there like that and like that.
That's all there is to it. With a very little practice, you'll amaze
Sure.
yourself in just a few days at what
That's
you can
a
do.
fucking real tree right
Just a
there.
few
Holy
days. It
shit.
doesn't take long. Doesn't take long.
Give this one a
All
root.
right. See, and that's picking up that color that we put on. And automatically
Okay.
over in here, I want to get a little darker and darker.
God damn, Bob.
There.
It looks fucking great.
All right, a little more of the liquid white.
All right, a little more tree.
Once again, liquid white
Need to make this
just to
bigger.
make it thinner. Because a thin paint, as you know,
There we go.
will stick to
There
a
we
thick
go,
paint.
Bob.
Thin to thick. So
Bob,
each
I
layer of
trust you.
paint needs to get a
I
little
trust
bit
you with my
thinner.
life, Bob. All right? Help me
right.
get through this
And you can
painting.
do this with a 1-inch brush or the 2-inch brush. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
That actually doesn't look
For the sake
fucking
of time
too
on
bad.
TV here, we do it with a 2-inch brush most of the time.
Get a 20 brush
Just
going.
to save time.
That one's got a little
But some
band in
people will
it.
find that the 1-inch brush will give them a little more control. It's up to you. Try them both. See which one works the best. And that's the one you should use. There.
I like Bob because he's so supportive.
But just think about all the little shapes in here. This would be a perfect little place for my little squirrel pea pod to live.
Oh, you're doing so
I
good,
tell you
Bob.
what, I've got a little bit of footage right here of pea pod. Let me show him to you. That little
What
rascal,
Peapod? Oh, we
He
get
is
to
such
see
a cute
Peapod.
little dog.
Fuck.
He's lived with me ever since he was just a tiny.
Look at that fucking squirrel. Good lord, that is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Just wanted to point that out.
In fact, his eyes wasn't even open when he came to me.
Oh,
And I raised him up, and
his little hands.
he now lives in the backyard. I turned him loose quite a while ago. He's
Aww.
the one little squirrel that doesn't seem to want to go away. He just hangs around. Every morning he comes to my back door, and I feed him and take care of him. He runs through the house like he owns it,
Peapod.
which as far as he's concerned, he does own it. And that's all right. Very few people ever have the opportunity to know a little feller like him as well as I do. And he's very special to me. Very, very special. He's
God,
a
that's
mess,
the best
isn't he?
fucking thing I've ever seen.
Isn't that something? I hope you enjoy seeing all these little rascals.
I sure do, Bob. Show
They're
me
very
more
special
rascals.
in my life. I spend
More
a great
rascals,
deal
more
of my
rascals.
time and the resources
I need them.
just devoted to these little characters.
I'm gonna get
and
some
taking care
bushes
of them. I've
going
added a
down
little bit of phthalo blue now to my brush.
I think a little
I'm gonna
bush.
change the
Like
flavor a
that
little bit.
much bush.
Just a little. Something about like that.
That much bush.
All right.
It dips
Now then,
over the fog a little bit.
we can
Don't worry. It's gonna be fog, so it'll be
Put the indication
a gray
here, take
area
little
of
white,
where
little
we
dark
can begin and
sienna,
end.
and a little paint thinner on the liner brush.
Do
And
that.
maybe here and there and there and here you can see the indication of just a few little tree trunks. I don't want
There we
many.
go.
Just enough to give the indication that there's something back here.
Ah,
Your mind will fill in what's left out.
shit, Bob. I should have done with the heavy,
There,
gone with the heavy
painting,
wooded
You don't have to put in
shit.
every detail. There you go. Just enough to give indications.
I love everything about Bob Ross's like
Liner brush is not much fun to clean. It doesn't
painting
splash
and his
very clean
career.
like the old big
I
two-inch
watched a
brush.
video about Bob Ross
I prefer
not
that
too
big
long
one.
ago, and it was super interesting. Like he did this shit. He did
Now
this whole show, all
Let's
like over
grab-
400
let's
episodes.
grab a fan brush.
For
Let's try that.
almost free. Like basically,
We
he
can do it
just
with
did it
anything,
because he
but fan
loved
brush happens
painting,
to be
and he
convenient.
wanted to share
Load it full of
his love
titanium
for
white.
painting with the world and show people that it wasn't
And maybe
impossible
let's see,
for them to
maybe up in
do.
here.
And that's
So
really
this was a
cool.
winter scene, so we need
And he rescued animals and like
a
every
little bit of
ah,
snow. That
I
easy.
just love Bob.
And it too is picking up that color. It's
Hey,
on top
Bob.
of the gesso there.
Hey, are you Bob Ross,
It'll make automatic shadows for you.
the guy who paints
I'll tell you
mountains?
what, let's do. Let's take a little touch of our phthalo blue, and I'm going to put it right in here. I just decided. Watch.
Watch this.
That's what's so fantastic about this. You see things as they happen. You begin seeing them. You begin seeing them. I see one right there.
I'm getting better at this fucking tree thing, chat. Once I learn how to draw trees, it's over for y'all.
Yeah, then. Let's take a little bit of white on the 2-inch brush. Watch, see? I put that blue
I
in
did
there. Now watch
exactly
what
the same
happens.
thing here and here, but I don't care. It looks fucking good.
See, that easy. Isn't that sneaky? That easy.
Oh, he's doing water?
Wanna go
Okay.
across?
I can do that. I could do that, Bob.
Look at that.
Want some water? I'll get you some fucking water,
See,
Bob.
it'll
Don't
give the
worry.
impression of a little water right there. And that's all you have to do. I know sometimes I get sort of carried away and get excited, and I've probably in my life painted somewhere in excess of 30,000 paintings,
Holy fuck.
and I still get excited. It's one
Bob,
of the few
that's a
things
lot
in my
of
life
paintings.
that I never get tired of seeing.
Bobberino.
It fascinates me. I worked for so many
Oh,
years
Robert.
painting. Painting was hard for me. It was not fun. I worked at it,
What?
and then I discovered this style of painting. It's easy. Anybody can do it.
It is,
You
Bob.
don't
You're
have to go to
fucking
school
great.
half your life to be able to paint.
Oh,
You can do this. Over here,
thank you, Bob.
see here, we'll just put in all kinds of little doers. Maybe little. Look at that.
I actually don't like the way I did that. Hang on.
You can do this.
I can do this better.
I get letters every day from people who said, I heard you say that over and over, and I finally got up my nerve and I tried it, and you were right.
You
really
can do this. Like, even as a
You really
kid, I would
can.
paint along to Bob Ross and get a pretty
You know what?
decent result.
That's such a beautiful place. I want a little cabin right here.
He's absolutely right that you can
Right
do
here.
this. And if you doubt yourself,
I'm just going to scrape off some of the excess paint.
you should
which
start
there
by
is
painting
not
along
much
to one of
there,
these
so we don't have
streams.
to
Because,
worry.
like, look at my
Let's
fucking
build us a happy
art
little
ability.
cabin. I'm gonna take some
And I
Van
still
Dyke
get
brown,
cool results.
pull it
You
out
can
very
do it.
flat, just flat as
I
I can
believe
get
in
it,
you,
and then
chap.
cut across. Get a little roll of paint. See, it lives right out there on the edge of the knife.
Grass. Put
Decide
some
where your
grass
little
right here. Why
cabin
not?
lives in your world, and it can be anywhere that you want it. We'll start with the back eave,
Little grassy
There we
area
are.
right here. And
and we'll
I'll
just sort of
continue
fill it
it.
in here. We're just blocking in color. It really doesn't matter here.
I'll go back over
We're
the
just
trunk
blocking
in a
it
sec.
in. There's something about like that. I'll take a little white, a little dark sienna, mix them
There we
together.
go.
And I don't want to overmix these. I want to leave them marbled, just sort of marbly,
There
like
we
that.
go.
See all the different things happening? When you pick up that little roll of paint, they're still in there. All those little things are right there. Okay? Now we can take that color and very gently, very gently, just let it graze.
It doesn't look
Just
that
let it
spooky
graze
now, but I
again.
assure you this is going to be some spooky
Make it look
fucking
like
woods.
Old boards, old
Here we
wood.
go. That looks fucking great. Actually, I'm going to
There
go
we are.
on the other side of the
Something
tree
about
now.
like that.
Go about like that, I guess.
Well, that rascal's hiding up
Just
there
have
in the
it meet
trees.
down there.
Now then, let's decide where our roof
All right.
lives.
Now we go back over the wood
Snow on the roof.
carefully. Hey, that's pretty fucking tasty. That's a tasty fucking jam right there.
So knife is wonderful for painting things like this. It works so well.
More fucking bush on there. Yeah,
On the
man.
other side of
Yeah.
the roof, we need a little snow.
Oh, Bob. You're doing a fucking
bring it
cabin?
all
I can
together.
do that. Check this out.
Take a little bit of Van
make a
Dyke
house?
brown. Make this look like old boards. Because I like old boards. You could make this a log cabin or anything else you wanted very easily. Need a door though, so that a rascal can get in and out. And we'll just sort of outline the door so it stands out. Isn't that easy? We got a little door. Do a little cabinectomy. All right. All right. Then, put a little snow right back up in here. Bring him around.
All right, sorry, I had to
Okay, let's see what's on
leave
this
for a
side.
second.
This
I'm
side of
back.
the cabin, maybe.
I was going to do a cabin,
We'll
but I'm going to do mine in a
tree
different
that
place than
grows
Bob.
right out in here. What the heck? In our world, we can do anything that we want to do. In fact, maybe. Yeah, what the heck? See, you just see these things and you get carried away. Maybe maybe it comes all the way down. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You can do anything that you want in your world. Any old way that you want. Take a little brown, Van Dyke brown, dark sienna, a little white.
It's a Pizza Hut.
Let's put us in the indication here of a little tree trunk. Well, maybe we'll have several little sticks and twigs. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
sure. Looks pretty good, Bob.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wall
right.
wood. That's what I want.
Tell you what, we talked about using a 1-inch brush. Let's try one. I'm going to dip it into liquid white to thin the paint. That's the only reason, just to thin the paint. And
It's got a little bit
let's
of a
grab
weird
little
shape
bit
to it,
blue.
but it's
Just
still a
small
house.
amount. There, now I want to tap the brush. See, once again, we're creating that same little ridge of paint, just like we did with the other
I'll
brush.
put a little
with
bit
the
of
2-inch brush.
snow.
Now then,
He's got some snow going.
try this little brush, try the big brush. See which one works the best for you. Once again, I don't want to tell you that you have to do anything any certain way.
It's
I
snow,
just want to
guys.
show you possibilities,
Look at that.
and you make it work any way that you want to.
A little bit of snow on the roof.
But the 1-inch brush will work just
A little bit
as
of
well
snow in the
to
branches.
make all these little bushes and trees.
Branches.
I personally prefer the 2-inch brush. It seems to have more hair in it,
More hair in it.
and it's faster.
Bob, what are you talking about right
And I
now?
got a
What are you
mean old
telling me?
director who has no sense of humor if I go over 30 minutes here. Absolutely no sense of humor.
Oh shit, he's fucking talking
So
shit
we'll
about
go
the
back to
director right in
2-inch.
front of his face.
Just wanted to show you how it could be done.
Oh, Bob ain't having any of that 30-minute bullshit.
Just a few little highlights on some of
Bob
these
will go
things.
as long as he damn well pleases.
So, these paintings come out looking very, very soft, very delicate.
Alright, he's doing
And
a
they're
snowy
gorgeous, and they
landscape,
hang
so I'm
in a
just
room.
going
They
over the
just
grass
brighten
with
up a
snow
room.
right now.
Make you feel good. I know. I know. Let's take a little titanium white. And maybe there's a little
Bob,
snow right there.
It's
See how
a
you can
really
just
good
keep adding
picture,
things
Bob.
on? I'm sorry, I just really get carried away. I'll take a little Van Dyke, a little dark sienna.
Oh, you're not getting that
A
carried
little
away,
black
Bob.
in it too. There we are. Now,
It's
maybe-
fine, it's fine.
maybe there's a few little
Bob.
fence posts right there. Few
And
little
back
fence
over
posts.
here.
There
I'll go
they
back
are.
over the wood again in
Another
a
one
sec.
right here.
Oh, that's good.
And another one. Okay, one more. There.
There we go. And then
Let's take a little brown and white.
bush.
Looks like our light's coming from
If
the
I'm not a
left here,
bush, I'm
so
not
we'll
no one.
highlight
I've been referencing that
side.
entirely too much lately.
like that. On the shadow side here, I want to take a little white and a little Prussian blue. Use Prussian blue because it's very dark. I want to make
All right, fine. It
reflective
looks like he's
light
got a
here,
stanky
just a
leg,
touch,
and he's like
just a
taking a
touch.
big old step, like, "Hey!"
on
That's
the
fine.
top. Maybe. There's a
Oh
little
wow, Bob,
snow
that's
that's
really
just
fucking
hanging up
cool.
here.
I'm not going to be
Just tell you
doing
something, you
that,
could do
but
this with
that's
the
really
liquid
fucking
white
cool.
liner brush work just as well.
This is still water. This is
Show you a
still
little trick.
snow. Actually, I should get a
We'll
little
take
bit of
liquid
snow
white,
on the
pull it out as
bushes.
flat as we can get it. Just really flat, and then cut across. Okay, let's go up in here. Now you take that liquid white
A
and
little bit of
just let
sprinkles.
it run right down through here.
Sprinkle it that snow
And that
on
easy.
to the bush.
You can paint a happy little fence. Okay, got to decide how many
I'm not
strands
doing a
of
fence,
wire
Bob,
around
I'm
your
sorry.
fence. Let's have
Wait,
three.
isn't there a thing for that? Is there an
Sure,
app for
we
that?
can have as many
There is
as
a
we
fence app.
Shoot.
All right, I'm going to do a fence.
We can have as many as we want. Now,
There
then
we
let's
go.
back.
Now that's a fence.
We use a little like Prussian blue. It's darker.
Maybe I should get a little bit
to
more
stand down
fog,
a little
though. Just a little bit in the
Yeah,
inside,
it's beautiful.
so that it's still a foggy scene.
Put in just some little bushes and things on this side. Just
I know
a
this
few.
looks like it's ruining it, but trust me.
All right.
This fog is wispy as fuck. It's not
We
going to
can
show
just
up like
cover
that.
Foot of these little posts here and there, wherever. Let's go on the other side of the canvas. Now then, we'll put a few little
That'll work.
leaders. They're hanging right off into this snowbank.
What you doing over here, Bob? Damn.
That easy.
I'm not made of paint, Bob.
Grab a little script liner brush.
Put a
Maybe
rock
mix up
there.
A little touch of,
Why not?
take a little of that Prussian blue, little crimson.
It's almost done, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, there we go. A little white put in there. This nice color. Sort of a lavender color to the reddish side.
XBL Savvy. Hello. You're just in
Okay,
time
paint
to see the
thinner.
finished Bob
I'm gonna
Ross.
thin this paint.
The big reveal
Very,
in a
very
minute.
thin. In fact, you can see it drip there. Look at there.
Let's get some
It's that
flowers.
thin. It's
No,
almost
it's
like
winter.
ink.
That wouldn't
Very,
make any
very
sense.
thin. Then turn the bristles.
Oh,
Bring it to
what?
a
There's
very
Bob
sharp-
Ross
very sharp
emote.
point.
I didn't realize that.
Okay. Now then, if you'll take this darker color and just go right along here,
Hey,
along
Bob.
the edges of these. Put a little dark line into there.
Oh, damn,
It'll give
dude.
the
That looks so
impression
fucking good.
That there's depth and thickness in there. And
Don't
you
really
see
have
how-
the tools to
just
do
like
that,
in
Bob.
a seascape where you put a little dark line under the
I'll
foam.
put a little more water, though.
That's all there is to it. But doesn't that make a radical difference?
Rad.
Yeah. We can take a little liquid white,
Liquid
titanium
white.
white. I'm using a little filbert brush.
Bob's getting
And we
crackly.
can just pop in an indication here and there of a few little snow-covered stones that live in there.
What's with this crackling in Bob's video?
Take any old brush, it doesn't matter. Pull some of it down. Go across to make it look like it's reflecting into the water. Once again, with that little liner brush, that same color, put a little line in there. It makes it look like there's a little thickness to it, I guess is a good word.
Bob, that looks so good. It should be
It gives it a
illegal.
base to sit on. That easy. All right. I think we'll put in a couple little sticks and twigs. Shoot, we'll be about ready
Ooh,
here. We'll go into
sticks
some
and
Van Dyke
twigs,
brown,
Bob. I already
little
put
paint
mine.
thinner. Very thin.
I kind of went off the rails with this one a little bit. I didn't follow Bob's guidance all that closely.
It's right there. But just put these wherever you think they should be. They grow everywhere.
I attempted at first, and then I was like, you know what?
Easy.
I'm just going to sort of emulate
Back in here
the
in front
idea of
cabin,
it.
there's some little teeny
It's going to
ones.
look weird as hell anyway
Not too
because it's
big.
the AI.
A few in there.
That's looking really
Anywhere
good
you
though,
want.
Bob.
It doesn't-
Damn.
It really doesn't matter. Old sticks and twigs grow everywhere in the woods. There we are. See? Okay, I think we're about ready for the magic moment here.
Oh, are we ready, Bob?
Tell you what, let's do. Let's bring the camera up here. Let's pull the contact paper off and see what we have.
Oh, Bob, that looks
Isn't that
amazing. What?
Makes a striking little painting. These little
Dang,
paintings
Bob.
make wonderful gifts, especially around Christmas time and etc.
Oh, that's got to be
Wonderful
satisfying
gifts.
as hell.
People go crazy over them. I'm gonna take a little bit of the red, a little paint thinner.
He's going to
and
paint
I
his
think
name.
This one's about ready for a signature.
He's ready for
With a
the
little more
Ross.
time here, you could bring this fence right on out, right on out through here, and it just extend past the oval. But the old clock on the wall says it's about time to go for today, so we'll just
Oh,
sign
Bob.
this one and call it done. All right, and from all of us here, I'd like to take this opportunity
That's it.
to wish you happy painting, and God bless, my friend.
Dang, Bob, that's a good painting. Alright, well, you guys know what that means. Let me pause Bob real quick. That means it's time for the big reveal. You guys ready for this? 3, 2, 1! Oh. Hang on. Everything got lost in snow, I think. Oh, damn, Bob. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. This looks fucking haunted. Some of this is really cool. Yeah, this is spooky. This is spooky. Again, I'd say this one is the most spooky. It looks a little bit like the last one I did, but dang. I'll do this lighting, actually. It's like a different time of day. There used to be more options for stuff to turn it into, but it looks like now we're just using the environmental ones. This is interesting, but I don't quite like it as much as the last one we did, and I can't put my finger on why. Both are very abstract, so it doesn't... I don't know. I think I like this one, actually, best. Yeah, that looks like something. That looks like something. Let me get this pulled up on the big screen, and we can look at it fully. Here we go. So this is what we got, and I don't think it looks too bad. I think that's pretty alright. Right? It looks like something. It looks like something, right? Anyway. Enough Bob Ross for one day, okay? I'm actually, you know what? I'll take Bob Ross out of the background for now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a spooky AI.